Hi everybody, welcome to my homestead and welcome to my channel. It's a new day. I'm refreshed. I'm renovated. I'm ready for some more conference. And I just wanted to do a quick little live stream before the sessions start today. See if anyone gets on here and just discuss a little bit about what might happen today. I'm wondering, I mean, I assume that it probably would, but I'm wondering if maybe the the missionary theme is going to continue today. So like that's one thing that I'm looking for. I also want to see if there's anything else that resembles the women's conference last night, because I feel like those are like the two big things right now this conference. And then of course I'm interested to see if any more temples get announced, which I assume that there probably will be. It's kind of hard to imagine that there wouldn't be more temples announced because um, I don't know. I'd have to like go back and look at it, but it seems like every single conference since President Nelson has been prophet, there's been temple announcements. I could be wrong. If you know, um, put it in the chat below or in the comments. But yeah, I do think that there's probably going to be some temples announced, and it'll be interesting to see the number. If there are temples announced, I'm assuming it's probably going to be on the smaller side, like less instead of more temples. But I don't know. We could get blown away. Who the heck knows? Anything can happen these days. Um, let's see. Denise Kyle, so very excited to hear the rest. Yeah, me too. So do you think? Okay, we got four people in the stream. Uh, put a yes if you think that they're going to continue really heavy with the missionary theme, like or that they're going to continue talking about missionaries as much as they did yesterday, which I must say was quite a bit. It was actually kind of stunning to me, and it was exciting. I thought it was really great. Greg, the appliance guru, says yes. So he thinks that there's going to be more of the missionary theme as we move forward into the Sunday sessions. Anybody else? Anyone else think that it's going to continue? Does anyone think? What do you think is going to be discussed today? What other themes might emerge? SH says yes, and temple work. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I think feels like they've been talking quite a bit about temple work as well. Uh, this conference. Um, of course, I'm hoping for a temple here in Wichita because that would mean that I would only have to drive about an hour to get to it. So I'm hoping for a Wichita temple, and there's been some like talk about it, but I don't know because with Kansas we have the Kansas City temple. So the people that live up there in like Topeka, Manhattan, um, places like that, the Kansas City temple isn't too far away. But down here in South Central Kansas, our closest temple is the Oklahoma City temple. For me, because I live basically on the border of Oklahoma, uh, it takes about 2.5 hours. But for Wichita, it's more like I guess about 3.5 hours. Well, no, yeah, I guess it would be about 3 to 3.5 hours. So, and then for them to drive up to Kansas City, excuse me, for them to drive up to Kansas City, I can't remember how that. I think that's about 3.5 hours or 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Denise Kyle, preparing to gather Israel, the youth, excuse me, the sisters. Now the priesthood, temple work. SNH says, getting ready to wrap it up. Bring on the second coming. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Um, I don't know. I guess there's like two ways that you can look at this when we're talking about the second or about missionary work, like this big push for missionaries, calling all missionaries. That's what's going on right now. You can look at it like two ways. Either one, you may look at it as, okay, COVID is kind of like winding down. We need all hands on deck again. We need to get missionary work going. We've had a terrible couple of years because of COVID. We've numbers have been down. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hey, there's a call. Okay, sorry about that. Um, Sorry about my gamer chair. I'm not a gamer, but this is a really comfortable chair. That's why I got it. I need a comfortable chair. It has really good lumbar support. I need it for my lower back. But anyway, so you can look at it like um, we need to we need to kind of like make up for the work that was lost for the last couple of years because of the pandemic, or you can kind of look at it the way that Green Tree was talking yesterday, that this might be a type of like the final push, the final wave. Um, I get there's probably other ways that you can look at it, but I feel like those are the two most logical ways to look at it. Do you see it in any different way? Put it in the chat if you do. Okay, and then Denise Kyle says final stage in labor. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Because if you look at it from a church leadership standpoint, the way that they've been talking for the last few years, as though the second coming is imminent, it would make sense. You could imagine yourself talking, you being one of the apostles, along with the other apostles in the first presidency, talking about, okay, like we know that this is happening soon. Um, this we let's just give it all that we got this last little bit, and of course, some of that would be their own like thinking about it, but it also obviously would be coming as a result of inspiration and revelation. So I don't know. This is how I think of it about it, and I think that's kind of like the big news. This conference is suddenly we're having this big missionary push for whatever reason. For whatever reason, it's big news. Okay, now even if you might have a temple that you're happy with in your area, what temples are in the chat? What temples are we hoping for to be announced this conference? I've already said for me, I would really like to have a Wichita temple. What temples are you hoping for? If you could choose a temple to come into existence, what temple would that be? What city or what area? Does anyone think that there's going to be any more African temples? I don't know if you caught the video that I did, but if you take all the European temples in all the African temples that are currently constructed or planned or being constructed, if you take the total number, uh, Africa and Europe have the same number of temples at this point when you take all those different phases into consideration. Kevin Cantrell says, "Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning." So, yeah, Ellen Child Videos. What is causing the many suicides in the church? More than just depression. I don't know. I know that Utah has a problem. Um, I don't know. Well, I guess I might have thoughts on that, but I'll get back to that in a minute. Ours is Oakland, but San Jose would be nice since it's a 90-minute drive in traffic to get there. Yeah, and that's within the realm of possibility, I would assume. There's a lot of members of the church in California. Of course, you know better than me, but SH, in your area, has there been any talk of a San Jose temple? Um, let me know. Kevin Cantrell, stoked for the announcement of the Eugene/Springfield, Oregon temple. Yeah, Oregon. what do we have in Oregon right now? Sorry, I'm gonna pull this up. LDS temples, because I know doesn't Oregon already it has I think two, doesn't it? It has like there's like the Portland, Oregon temple. Let me go to the map. I want to see temples. Where's the maps? Temple map. Okay, go to the United States. So we got Portland. Oh, you're talking about the one that's been in the Willamette Valley, Oregon temple, because that's in Eugene. And then or like by Eugene. And then we got Medford, Oregon temple. Um, this Willamette Valley, Oregon temple, I think that flew under my radar. Uh, I feel like normally I would have caught that or yeah. Okay, so we got three for Oregon. Okay, what else? What else we got? Let's see. SH never. SH tons of Californians are moving. Yeah, that's true. And that I've kind of thought about that a little bit. What are the implications for temples currently in California? Um, I don't know. Could there ever come the time where, like in a situation like California, so many members move that a temple can no longer be sustained? And what happens in that situation? I guess they would deconstruct it. I don't know what they would do. Kevin Cantrell, Portland and Medford. Yeah, we got the Portland and Medford, and then we have the Willamette Valley Temple that's in the planning and approval phase near Eugene. Um, and then SH says we're losing stakes fast. Now, that is a sad thing. I wish I had like the breakdown of where everybody in California is going. I think most of them are going to the like Intermountain states. Um, Ever since I was young, because I grew up in Utah, we always had Californians coming to Utah. So, but I think it's like accelerated the last few years for various reasons. I think probably the biggest driving force is home prices or house prices. But I know a lot of them are going to, the Intermountain West. Um, and I, I haven't seen any personally, but I'm sure that there's some that are coming here to the Midwest, which is interesting. I do think that there is a type of migration. You have a lot of Californians, Oregonians, um, Washington Knights, people from Washington going to the Intermountain states. And in turn, a lot of them, because their house prices are going up, are coming to the Midwest because the Midwest is cheap. That's why I'm here. Okay, before now, we were living in Arizona, and we couldn't find anywhere that was really affordable to buy a big piece of land, have a homestead. But actually, I'm glad that we moved anyway, even if we could afford it, because the homesteading is better here in Kansas, obviously. Okay, Alan Child's videos. Welcome says, sorry, Alan Child video says the church has 16 million members, but there are about 5 to 6 million members that are active. Yeah. Well, actually, the number as of right now is 17 million. I haven't looked at the last estimate out of after the uh, report yesterday, but we are last I checked at 17 million. I wish I knew if that's actually true. I don't doubt I don't doubt that that could be the case. Um, SH, we're moving to Utah soon. Sorry, Utahns. Don't move to Utah. Move here. Move to like Kansas or Missouri. You will get so much for your money. I'm telling you. When we looked here at Kansas, okay, like if you want property, maybe you don't want property, maybe you don't want a homestead, but if you would like a nice big property, um, for so cheap, I'm talking like the hundred thousands, you can get a nice size house. It might be dated, but a nice size house along with like outbuildings, like barns, workshops, chicken coops. You could also get like a stream or a pond on your property. if you like that kind of thing. And we have a stream on our property, and it's awesome. I love having a stream on my property. Plus, just property you can have. Don't go to Utah. Come to this is where New Jerusalem is going to be built. You're not going to want to miss that. But do what you want. Um, Denise Kyle, housing prices in the future and future earthquakes. Okay, well, we're about 2 minutes to the start of conference. Before we wrap this up, again, anybody, just one more time, just really quick, put what temple you would like to see announced. Put it in the chat. I want to see. I want to see more. What other ones would I like to see? What are some places I feel I would like to see some more temples in the south. I would like to see more temples in Europe and Africa. I like seeing these temples that are built in like uh, locations that you don't typically expect. Like there's the Abu Dhabi, right? It's not Dubai. It's the Abu Dhabi temple in United Arab Emirates. It'd be great if there was like another Indian temple, although I don't think that that'll be the case. Ronald Kroger, Independence, Missouri. Yep, that. Oh my gosh, that would like just blow everybody away. If you saw my video about the 24 temple complex, okay, if there's like revelation that comes and the Lord's like, okay, you don't have to build the temple on that temple lot, you can do it on the land that the church already owns. I used Photoshop. There is in fact enough land to build a 24 temple complex that the church already owns, and we know that the Independence Visitor Center can be converted into a temple. According to the diary of Alvin R. Dyer, member of the First Presidency, when him and the architect for the visitor center were consulting with David O. McKay. You can find this on the Interpreter Foundation's website, but they built it to the specifications of those temples.
It's starting.
All right, it's starting. So, all right, you guys, I'll see you after this session. I think I will today. I think I'll do a live stream after each session. Last night I was kind of tired, but that's what we'll do. So I hope to see you after this next session. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.